We are live, but I gotta get my shit going here. Refresh. Just now, Mick and Duane show. There's your mug right there.
I can't see it, so
you can't see it. All right, you can watch it. You can watch it later.
yeah.
I forget how to get it big. There we go. There we go. By God, look at there. Oh, I got to hit play. All right. So, Duane, we are live.
All right.
We're live. Oh shit! I hear it. I hear it. Shh. There we go.
I figured it'd do something like that.
Yeah. No, that was where I had didn't have the baseboard muted.
Okay.
You know the shtick. All right. So let's start out. You. And you. Welcome to another wondrous episode of the Mick and Duane show.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I found a way to bring Duane in with us. So
I can't tell what's going on.
It don't matter. Just just hang out. Hang out.
I got a drink.
Yeah, you got a drink. You want me to lean it down a little bit so you can at least see the screen? Does that help?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Is that better? Is that more gooder?
That's more gooder.
That's more gooder? Awesome. So we figured out a way to get the Dwainer into the show, into the big show. The big show. We got Ed McMahon in the house, kinda.
Yeah.
Oh. Who has
We'll go to.
some people have more fun than some other people, don't they?
Yeah. People have more fun. People have more fun than anybody.
Hey. Hey, what's up, Jimmy Thompson? Alvin and Stephanie, Tyler Bay, Sherry. The glorious bastards are in the house.
In the house.
As what we're called, the glorious bastards.
We're glorious bastards.
Yep, the COVID-9 quarantine Mick and Duane show.
19.
9? What did I say? 9? 19.
Yeah.
19. Yeah,
One
add 10 to it.
One of those COVIDs.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those. So, I don't know if anybody saw my post. Another lead done. Draw the line for the Passion album. So that got me down to 4. And you see, I'm looking over at you, so, just like you're here, Duane.
Yeah.
So just pat you on the head, whatever. So
4 is better than 6.
it is.
We're getting there.
And even more gooder news. One More Lonely Night. Alvin originally did that lead. And it was melodic. And I learned it tonight. So,
good.
Yep. So I got several. I did like 10 takes of it. I'll go through it. It's my first night playing it. May take a day or two to get it really decent. So it's
Making progress.
that's right, making progress. That's because I'm getting down here. This is 2 nights in a row I've been down here.
Yeah.
Zoom in on us a little bit there. My new Mevo software, it pops out. I zoom in, and next thing I don't see, it already popped out. So I'm gonna hit that, and we'll see what happens. Oh well, piss off. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining. This is episode what? What episode is this, Duane? You don't have a clue, do you?
Minus 34.
No, we have yet to do a negative one.
26.
It is. It's 26. Mick and Duane show number 26. So, like I say, I got one more lead done. And I worked on another one tonight. So, passion stuff. And maybe here in a little bit, I actually added Draw the Line to the Mick and Duane playlist. I may spin it, not very loud, but people will get to hear it at least. If they want to, maybe we'll crank it up a little bit just for a few seconds.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. All right, cool enough. So
So they can believe this stuff is real.
That's right. We really do stuff in here.
Yeah.
I went out today. This COVID shit. So I went out today. Tyler's birthday's coming up, and I wanted to. I usually give him money. I wanted to get him something that he needed for the house. You know, I didn't want the. You know how the wife will say, "Oh, we need to buy this." You know, you got money. We need to buy this. And I'm like, no, he needs. I want to give him stuff for him, stuff that he can use.
He needs manly stuff.
Yeah, man stuff. So I went and bought him man stuff. But anyway, I had my cart, had my mask on, had cleaned my hands like 3 times before I got in there. And about 50 yards away from me, some woman sneezed real big. I'm like, fuck. I did a fucking, it was like an NFL running back, just planting and going hard left, son. I went, pew! It was so fast. I had a big cart and everything. It's a good thing nobody was in my way. I'd have ran their ass over. I got like 2 or 3 rows away from that woman. Thank God I saw her from way afar doing that shit. No fucking mask on. Her husband or boyfriend or whatever, looked like they were early 30s. God, how fucking stupid. Wear a goddamn mask. How stupid. Wear a mask. Jesus Christ, people. What's wrong with you all? Not everyone. What's up, Jim Meeks? Robert Arthur, Susan, Danny, Donnie Prater, Bree Cornwell, Lee Clark, Alan Terry, what's up? Leanne Eggleston from high school.
Hey.
Wow, you must be really bored.
Hey, Leanne.
Dwayne says hey if you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
That is, yeah. Leanne's she's never been on here. We haven't seen her in 30 years.
No.
No, I follow her on Facebook, so everything seems to be going cool with her. And look who's just joined, the Nick Davis. Nicholas
Davis.
Eric Nicholas Davis. Eric Nicholas Davis is his name. Where's the music? You can't hear the music? Okay, I just need to turn it up. Can you hear?
Won't be able to hear me.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can hear you. I got the Mevo mic close to you.
Okay.
Can you hear the music, Nicholas? Eric Nicholas Davis? Yeah. All right, so we should no shit, Susan. We should go away. All right, Nick can hear the music now. Hey, Jan. Pam's aunt on here. Crazy Jan. So, that was my adventures for today. Oh, and I cleaned my frog pond out. Or my fish pond. Fish pond. There's frogs in it. Get in there and they shit and make it green. But I cleaned it out yesterday. I'm just busy work, just trying to think of shit to do. But
it's hard to in the rain, man. What's up with this rain?
Yeah. Well, I didn't clean it out today. Today was the Lowe's trip, so it was yesterday that I cleaned it out.
Yeah.
And I bought some lily pads and shit to go in it today to make it look cool, and some fish food.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Anyway, my yard and stuff looks really great because I've had time to prick with it.
Who's that background music? This sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, those guys ain't bad. That's some 4 Skulls going on there.
I got their hat. I don't know where I got it from. But
Hey, cool. One of only 4 in existence.
Yeah, the wrong font on it, but it's cool though.
Nah, not a big deal. Hey, Jeff Meeks says, hey, tell Jeff, love you, mean it. He's gonna have to do Facebook so he can tune in himself.
Yeah.
All right, so as advertised, I got some new 80s metal trivia, and I actually went through and looked at some of these. So just to see if it was cool enough, you know, I didn't want shitty. You know, it's not really shitty, but these are a little tougher. So let's just go ahead and jump right into some.
Better than last week.
Yes. What's up, Kyle?
Is that what you get
Whoa, that seems a little loud. I'm back it down a little bit. Okay, how's that? That's you don't know. You're not tuned in. All right, so That's right. You're in the studio.
I'm not really there.
I'm here, but I'm not there.
Shit.
Okay, so these guys playing right here are from, I think, around Vancouver, Washington. Second Player Score. Real good band. Really punk sounding. I've spun you their shit before. Yeah, they're really cool. What's up, Jeff Smith? Oh, Tyler went down to, it was on the news that, like, the food places, the places that make the meats are, like, shutting down. So, like, Tyson and your Smithfields are shutting down because people work so close together. They had to shut one place down. There was, like, 200 cases at one plant. So, Tyler, what's up? Hardy! Felty! What's up? Felt me. Brian felt me. But anyway, so a lot of places are shutting down that make the meat and stuff that we eat. Okay? Which is not cool. That's not cool. Yeah. So Tyler and another iron worker, they went down today to a Smithfield plant that he's been to before in Middlesboro, Kentucky. It's like 4.5 hours away.
Yeah.
But the plant was shut down. Nobody was there. And what they did was install glass partitions for all the workers on the assembly lines.
Between workstations.
Yeah, and they're like side by side by side by side, and that's what Tyler and his buddy did all day. So,
well, good for Tyler.
Yeah, so kudos to them for, hopefully, we need our meat.
Yeah, we need meat.
We gotta have meat. You must have meat to survive. What's up, Sam? Hope everybody's doing well. And Schmedley joined the house. Schmedley. He tried to steal my white killer bee last time he was over here.
Oh no.
Yeah, he tried to sneak off with it. What's up, Sean Kaiser? What's up? All right, so let's let me find my text. Let's jump into some decent trivia. Decent. Yeah, we can't make it too hard.
Yeah, it can't be too bad.
Okay, so this one, Schmedley. Yeah, Brian, right here. Get a little drink. What's up, Steph? Smedley says, I'll have that bitch before it's over with. I used it today, Mr. Smedley. And you cannot have it. We cannot be separated.
No. It says Fade.
Snow Dog. That's right. It's even got my name on it. I don't think he'd care if it had my name on it or not. He'd take sandpaper to it.
I'll sell him a white music man.
Okay, so today's trivia is about 80s metal bands and cover songs that they did.
Cool.
All right, so was it a cover song, or who was it by? You know what I mean? Who was it originally by?
No, that's too hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have choices. I mean, you're going to have 4 choices. All right.
We got multiple choice.
We have multiple choice. All right. So let's just go ahead and get right into the 80s metal trivia. And let's do that. So Crocus, you remember Crocus?
Yep.
Okay, Crocus did a version of the song Ballroom Blitz, and it was really awesome.
Yes.
Ballroom Blitz. It was on their album The Blitz. Who originally recorded that song? And I had the original one on 45, so this one was easy for me. So Ballroom Blitz by Crocus. Who originally did it? Was it the Strolling Bones, the Rolling Stones, the New York Dolls, Sweet, or David Bowie? I know this one. Easy.
I'm gonna say Sweet.
Yep, that's 2 for Sweet. Robert Arthur, he knows it. What do you win? The Snow Dog? Absolutely not. But yeah, if you guys know that, the answer to that, I am fairly certain. Yeah, Jimmy Thompson knows it. That's his era. Sweet. Jonna Jett? No. What's up, Sperry? Yep, it is Sweet. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Thin Lizzy's classic, The Boys Are Back in Town. appears on a compilation album, Stairway to Heaven / Highway to Hell, recorded by who? Okay, so was it Aerosmith, Cinderella, Bon Jovi, or Rat? I know the answer to this one. I'm going to pause and give people a chance to respond. Who do you think, Duane?
I don't know this one.
The boys are back in town. Was it Aerosmith, Cinderella, Bon Jovi, or Rat? All right, people.
I'm gonna guess Aerosmith.
All right, so it's the chat is quiet. That means people are Googling. Cheaters.
Hold on a minute. Let me see.
What's up, Salisbury? What's up, JB? Earl? So Smedley, he says tat, but I think he meant rap. Aerosmith, good guess.
I'd like to hear a version of that by Aerosmith.
Yep.
Anyway.
Who it actually was, though, was Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi, dang
He used
it.
to do all the good shit.
Yep. Bon Jovi, he's the one that did it. All right, on to the next
Bon
one.
Blow Me.
Yeah, Bon Blow Me.
Sebastian Bon.
What's up? My sis-in-law Lisa, her and JB have joined. Pam Griffith, my Aunt Pam. Man,
JB.
wow, bored people. All right. Some of your older people, we're doing 80s metal trivia, so it may not be for you, but you can hang out anyway. All right, so next one. What cover song is featured on Poison's 1988 album, Open Up and Say Ah? So this is an easier one. Do you know it? Without me telling you? Or do I need to... What's up, Toby? So Poison did a cover song on the Open Up and Say Ah album. As soon as I say the first one, you'll know.
Yeah.
Your Mama Don't Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Life Goes On. Bad to Be Good. Look, But You Can't Touch. So we all know what that one is. Nobody's chiming in, but you all remember Poison doing Your Mama Don't Dance and Your Daddy Don't Rock and Roll.
I remember doing it.
Yeah.
We covered it.
Yeah.
We covered the cover.
Covered the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun to play.
Yeah, it was. Big fun. All right. Next one. Which one of these LA bands recorded, oh, this is easy, cover versions of Live and Let Die and Knocking on Heaven's Door in 1991? Your choices are Poison, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, or Yo Dockin' You Suckin'.
Guns N' Roses tribute band.
Yeah, that was Guns N' Roses tribute band did this, and I think Alvin sang.
Yeah, he might have.
But yeah, that's one of the easier ones. That's one of the easier ones in this list. Yep, GNR. Yep, you all got it. All right, let's move on. This one should be easy too for most. All right.
All right.
So, what is the name of the song by the Beatles that Motley Crue covered on "Shout at the Devil"? Without giving everybody the name. What song did they do? We covered that cover of a cover.
Yep.
Okay, just think Charles Manson. So,
I know this one.
Yep. What's up, Mark Bandy down in Florida? Mark Workman, Billy Cornett. What's up? So, Helter Skelter, Day Tripper, Eleanor Rigby, Run for Your Life. Of course, we all know. Yes, Robert. This one is Helter Skelter, people.
Skelter Helter.
Skelter Helter. All right, moving on. Who had a cover song version of the soul funk song For the Love of Money on their 1988 self-debuted album?
I know.
You know this one?
I know this one.
All right. Was it Skid Row, Killer Dwarfs, LA Guns, or Bullet Boys? Who cut my hair? Nobody's cut my hair. Nobody is going to cut my hair until I must. All right, we got any guesses? No, it was not Aaron Miller Band. Nope, was not Bullet Boys. It was not the Bullet Boys.
It was the Bullet Boys.
Was it the Bullet Boys?
Yes.
Oh, I must be thinking of one on down the line here. All right, so I'm gonna put in Bullet Boys. I'm gonna trust you and Robert Arthur and Jenny. Okay, Bullet Boys. All right, can you all hear me over the music fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, not you. What's going on, people? All right, y'all can hear me over the music, all right? All right, cool. Duane, can y'all hear Duane at all? They should be able to hear you, I think.
They don't care.
Hey, Emery's brother's on. Tim Griffin. All right, here we go. Next, what Queensryche song from the 1980s was originally a song by Canadian artist Del Bello? I have no idea. Child of Fire, Revolution Calling, Gonna Get Close to You, or No Sanctuary? I think that one's a little too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Smedley, we would like to thank Cold Cock Whiskey and all the other whiskey distributors. Jenny says hi, Duane.
Hi, Jenny.
So do we have any guesses on this Queensryche song that was done by a Canadian artist? Child of Fire, Revolution Calling, Gonna Get Close to You, and No Sanctuary.
Going to get close to you.
All right, let's guess that. All right. Moving on. All right, Kiss. Here's a Kiss for all you Kiss heads. The forefathers of hair metal recorded their own version of the Rolling Stones song 2000 Man. Who sang the lead vocals? Okay, we got an answer for the previous one, Child of Fire by Tim Griffin. Okay, but all right. So who sang 2000 Man for Kiss? Was it Peter Criss, Ace Frehley, Eric Carr, or Paul Stanley? I know this one.
I'm going to say Ace Frehley.
Yeah, Ace sang this one. I remember that. Yeah, Ace sang that one. Oh, it's a great song here. They're on spoiler. Yep, I think we're all right, Sherry. All right, next, Van Halen, their cover album. If you remember that one.
Diver Down.
Diver Down, yeah, okay. Which album will you find "Oh Pretty Woman" dancing in the street and Happy Trails? Was it Fair Warning, Diver Down, Van Halen, or Women and Children First?
Oh, I gave that away.
Yeah, you gave it away. It's all right. So yeah, Diver Down was their cover album. Half of it was covers.
Yeah, the other half was killer though.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's still great shit. Nope, Smedley wasn't Fair Warning. It's Diver Down. Diver Down. All right, here we go. Next. Schmedley. What hit song written by Russ Ballard did Ace Frehley record a version for his 78 solo album? All right. So was it God Gave Rock and Roll to You, Snowblind, New York Groove, or You Can Do Magic?
New York Groove.
Yeah, it's New York Groove, yeah. I'm back. Back in the New York Groove. That's great. His version was great.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Great White had a hit with their cover version of Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Who originally wrote and recorded this tune? I know this one. So was it Ian Hunter? Was it Mick Jagger and Keith Richards? Was it Lou Reed? Was it Greg Allman? Once Bitten, Twice Shy, Duane. Who did that originally?
Greg Allman.
Nope. I know this one. It was Ian Hunter. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Sherry. No, Smith, it was not Aaron Miller Band. There's always one smart ass on here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tonight it is Schmedley. All right, next. Hey, we used to do this one. What classic rock song did White Lion cover on their 1989 release Big Game? Radar Love, Midnight Rider, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, or All Right Now. So White Lion did a cover released on their Big Game album. What song?
I'm not that sure.
Radar Love, Midnight. Yeah, Sherry, Radar Love. You did that with us as well, didn't you? We did.
Yep.
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 We actually did White Lion's version.
Yes.
Yeah, we did White Lion's version, which was cooler. You know, the lead and all that kind of shit. Which was what cool. Oh, I need to answer it. Radar Love. Okay. All right. Moving on. Yes, JB, I have lost 30 pounds since August. Thank you very much. I've been on a strictly bourbon diet. Strictly bourbon and X-Lax.
I can agree to that.
There's another old classmate, Karen Stewart. What's up?
Who is it?
Karen Stewart. Remember Karen? She went to.
Karen?
Yep, she went to the Berg.
No, she went to the Berg.
The Berg. See if we can zoom
I
in
know
here.
some of the people from the Berg. I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm from the Outcast.
Yeah. Scummit.
Yeah.
You're a
Kind of crowd.
Scummit guy.
But I've been. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Brought over to the dark side or brought over to the light?
You've been brought to the light, Duane. To the light.
Brought over to the light.
Yes. All right. What band did a cover of American Woman for their 1982 release One Vice at a Time? Was it Crocus? Excuse me. Steeler, Quiet Riot, or Tigers of Pantane?
You got me on this one.
I think it's Crocus. I think it's Crocus. Anybody else got a guess on that one? See, these are not all as easy. See, that's good. That's good. All right, let's move on. Smedley says Aaron Miller Band for 500. All right. Which of these Tesla tunes is actually a cover song? I think I know this. Yesterday's Gone, Cover Queen, Little Susie, Making Magic.
Little Susie.
Little Susie, yeah, Little Susie. Anyone else chime in? Let me select it here. Yep, Little Susie. No, it's not Signs. That wasn't one of the choices there, Schmedley. No, Vince, Lenny Kravitz. No, this is like a Saturday Night Live version of Trebek. What was it? What's his show?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, yeah.
Jeopardy at night.
Yeah. All right, next one.
I hear some signal to noise in the background.
Signal to Noise, main band. Yep, jamming out. All right, so move on to the next one. We got 10 more.
10 more.
Well, we're on 15. We're moving along pretty good, really.
All right.
Okay, what Paul Shortino band recorded cover versions of the song Never Gonna Die and Piece of My Heart for their 1985 self-titled debut? This is a tough one. Quiet Riot, Rough Cut, Kill, or House of Lords? This is deep 80s shit here.
Rough Cut.
You are right, Duane. I know that's correct. Yep. Who was in Rough Cut?
The Rough Cut guys.
Yeah, but who was the guitarist that went on to play with Ozzy that was in Rough Cut?
Rhodes?
Jakey Lee.
Oh, Jakey Lee.
Yeah, Jakey Lee was in Rough Cut. Yep. Nope, not Rainer. No. The Penis Snyder? No. Rainbow? Okay. All right. What Elvis Presley song did Motley Crue cover on their 1987 Girls, Girls, Girls?
I got it. I'm not saying.
Hound Dog, In the Ghetto, In the Ghetto. You ever heard Cartman on South Park sing In the Ghetto? That's awesome.
In the ghetto.
Heartbreak Hotel or Jailhouse Rock? I'll let you answer this one.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Jailhouse Rock.
Jailhouse Rock. So we're going with Jailhouse Rock. Coolness. All right. Ooh, I know this one. And it was blasphemy when they came out with it. Pure blasphemy.
Am I looking at you?
You got somebody at home?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I'm just asking if I'm looking at you.
No, the other way.
Oh, this way?
Yeah, that way. Now you're looking at me.
Okay. No, I don't. What's the next one?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Winger recorded a version of Jimi Hendrix song. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah, when it came out, I was like, that's blasphemy. You don't do that fucking song.
Yeah.
Especially if you're Winger. Did they do Purple Haze, The Wind Cries Mary, Hey Joe, or Foxy Lady? So let's see what these people say.
Yeah.
The dumbass is Winger, which I love Winger,
Yeah.
but they should not have done this. So what song did they do of Hendrix? Did they do Purple Haze, The Wind Cries Mary, Hey Joe, or Foxy Lady? Yeah, Sherry, unfortunately they did do Purple Haze.
They did.
They did. Shameful. What's up, Selena? Oh, cuz. Mark's wife,
What? I
Selena.
thought they did a good job with it, though.
They did, but you just don't do that. You know?
Don't do that?
No, you just don't do that.
Okay.
All right. Who released an EP titled B-Side Ourselves in 1982 that featured 5 cover songs? Motley Crue, Skid Row, Rat, or Pretty Boy Floyd? So who did an EP in 1992 that had 5 cover songs? No, it wasn't Mick and the Jammers. JB, yep.
I knew who said that.
Yes, some songs need to be untouched, yes. Oh, I'd be tickled shitless if somebody covered one of our songs. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, who released an EP in 1992 that had 5 cover songs? Motley Crue, Skid Row, Rat, or Pretty Boy Floyd?
Skid Row.
Skid Row, yep. All right. Moving on. 6 more. See, it's going quicker than you thought.
Any other guesses?
And Tim Griffith says the Slut Puppies. I don't know what that means, but
What? The Screaming Broccoli.
Screaming Broccoli? Yeah, that's a cool name.
Or Frozen Ghost.
Frozen Ghost, that's a cool one. Frozen Ghost. Screaming Broccoli was one of my favorite ones, though.
Yeah, we laughed at that forever.
No. Okay. What artist did cover versions of Easy Street, Coconut Grove, Tobacco Road, and That's Life for his 1985 and 1986 solo albums?
I think I'll throw that one out to the crowd.
Yep. Peter Criss, Michael Monroe, Sammy Hagar, or David Lee Roth? Come on, I want some answers for this one. Easy Street, Coconut Grove, Tobacco Road. That was a great cover. And That's Life? Yes, David. Diamond Dave did these. Diamond Dave. All right, moving on.
David who?
David Lee Roth.
Yeah, I know that, but who answered?
Who answered? Tim Griffith did.
Tim Griffith. There you go.
Yep. Oh, I need to select that. Okay. Can't Find My Way Home is a cover song on whose 1990 album Sahara? I don't know if I know this one. House of Lords, Jafria, Danger Danger, or Hardline?
Jafria.
You say Jafria? Anyone got a guess on this one? Can't Find My Way Home is a cover on whose 1990 album Sahara? Was it the House of Lords, Jafria, Danger, Danger, or Hardline? Tim Griffith says House of the Lord, so I'm going to pick that. Oh, here's a good one. Alvin, I don't know if he's on here or not. I talked to him a little earlier. In the 1980s, Wasp recorded a cover version of Mountain's Mississippi Queen. Did they or did they not? True or false? True or false? Did Wasp do Mississippi Queen?
I'm going to guess true.
The answer is true. True. I know that one. All right. Twisted Sister's cover song of Leader of the Pack can be found on which one of their albums? Love is for Suckers, Come Out and Play, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, or Under the Blade. Who knows their Twisted Sister albums? The only one I recognize is Under the Blade. I'm going to select that. Okay, so we got 3 more. This one should be, yep, Tim says under. So Tim knows he's metal. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so what band did a cover tune with the lyric "Long-haired freaky people need not apply"? Oh, it's funny for us. Was it Kiss? Was it Tesla? Was it Def Leppard? Was it Whitesnake? It was Tesla.
It sounds so funny when you just pull it out of context, though.
Yeah. All right, 2 more. 2 more. In what 80s hair metal tune will you hear the lyric, "My buddies 6, Mick and Tom, to get caught would surely be the death of us all"?
Whose song?
What song?
Smoking in the boys' room.
Yeah, it's Smoking in the Boys' Room. Yeah, Tim, you got it. All right, so last one. What band recorded a cover of the song "Shining Star" for their 1990 album Against the Law?
I know this.
And this was a band that I never listened to none of their shit. I didn't like any of it.
They killed this song, man.
Hello, my daughter-in-law, Mariah. Yep, Timmy, you got it. Striper. I never did listen to Striper. Never did.
That's probably one of their best songs. When they covered that song, they covered it hard.
Alright, so let's see what we... Okay. Yep, we got all this shit right. Oh! We put Under the Blade for the Twisted Sister, who did when they did Leader of the Pack. It was on their album Come Out and Play. I don't know the names of their albums.
I don't either.
I only know the first one. What was it? Stay Hungry? Was that the name of the album? I think so. Alright, so we did well. That's all that matters. We did well.
Yep.
Alright, so the people... Yeah, I was going to say, the people that are left, we've been working for 7 years on this album. 7 years. So me...
It might take 7 more, who knows?
No, we're nearing the end. We're nearing the end. Yeah. I'd say at least another 6 months though.
We like working on other people's stuff too much.
Well, we can't now. So
Can't right now, no.
Right, so I'm gonna concentrate on this album.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Even though I can't be there.
Right. Hopefully in a couple 3 weeks they start opening shit up and people start getting more comfortable, then we can do that.
Sounds good.
So the people that are left, we've been working on this album, and I finished the lead up on what was it? Draw the Line?
Draw the line.
Draw the Line. So I'm gonna pull it up and spin it just for people to listen and enjoy. I dig it. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit, and we're just gonna listen. And then when this is over, I think we'll be done. Can you all hear the tune? Not yet. The tune hadn't really started. So we'll crank it up. Y'all can hear. So this is the re-release of Passion Stars Within Reach.
Turn it back down a little bit.
Down. It says it's okay on my meter on my. Alvin singing, Kyle Version on drums, me on guitar, and the Duane on bass. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yep. Alright, that's cool enough. Alright, hey. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Does anyone have any suggestions for what kind of trivia you want next week? I'm going to try and do these every Sunday until all this bullshit's over with. So what'd you think about tonight's trivia? A little better?
A little better.
A little better?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll continue to do 80s metal trivia. Unless we want to expand into the 90s. I don't know. I kind of like the 80s stuff.
As long as we can find trivia on it.
Oh, there's all kinds of trivia. I'd like to do one that has people's real names and then you guess who it actually is.
No, the real names versus stage names.
Yeah, yeah. So
there we go.
Yeah, so give out the real name and people figure out who the hell is that. All right, Feltme's got a question for us.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it. Somebody's got some trivia for us. It's kind of like Stump the Trunk. We'll see if he can get it typed out here. I'm waiting on it, Feltme. Did he? Da, 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 da. Okay, what band in 1980 covered Black Sabbath's War Pigs? 89. Who did War? Somebody did War Pigs? You know anybody that did War Pigs? On an album? Do you know? Does anyone on here know anybody that was stupid enough to do War Pigs on an album, a cover song?
Not on an album. I know I've done it live.
Yeah, we've all done it live. I don't know, Brian. Griffith, are you still on here? You know anybody that did War Pigs on an album? Did a cover of it? All right, who was it? Don't know. Who the hell would have done that? All right, let's have the answer, Brian. We don't know. No answer yet. All right. Faith No More. Okay, so I don't know Faith No More that much.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Epic.
Yeah, that's the only song I know of theirs.
Yeah, me too.
All right, cool. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in. We were up to almost 30 at one time.
30 viewers?
Yeah, at one time, and that's pretty good for us.
Watch out, Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, woo! Woohoo! All right, so we're going to close out.
Yeah.
And we always close it out with you.
You.
And you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you guys next Sunday.
You.
Later. You.